Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all.
Yo, going live in 5 minutes. Check me out flexing the new crypto vocal dance moves live on the dance floor.
The pieces are falling in place. This week, the Bullish pilot showed us the power of good UX as Pomelo Sunshine sparks community energy. Hello EOS Nation, I'm Daniel Keys and this is episode 112 of the EOS Hot Sauce. As always, our spicy weekly updates are available in every format. You can watch on YouTube, listen on your favorite podcast platform, or read it at eosnation.io. That's also where you can subscribe to the EOS Nation newsletter to get that spicy sauce poured straight into your inbox. However you prefer it, help spread the sauce by smashing a like, subscribing, and ringing the bell. Let's get to this week's spicy goodness. The Bullish pilot program is live, and the EOS Nation team has been diving in to experience it firsthand. In case you haven't had the chance to try it yourself, we're happy to share our experience with our audience. The welcome section offers some important details and should be the first tab visited by new users. That's also where you'll find the rules for the 3 paper trading competitions taking place between August 3rd and September 13th, where a total of $525,000 in prize money will be awarded to the best Bullish pilot traders. Each pilot user receives $500,000 in play money to trade with and compete for the prizes. You can easily compare your performance to the rest of the users via the platform's integrated leaderboard. Fun times. The welcome section also includes a tab that showcases the most interesting trading, earning, and security features of the Bullish platform. In terms of spot trading, Bullish features a hybrid order book that combines liquidity across the Bullish liquidity pool's automated market makers and the traditional limit order book model that traders are familiar with. Margin traders can enjoy fully deterministic lending, no hidden fees, and a segregated spot and margin wallet. Another attractive feature of the platform is the fact that there are no taker fees, which may be appealing to the retail segment of the crypto traders. Crypto holders who are not interested in trading but would instead like to earn yield on their assets are welcome to join the Bullish liquidity pools and participate in the platform as an automated market maker. In addition to earning their share of the spot trading fees, liquidity providers will also be earning revenue from the margin trading activity, as assets deposited into the pools will be used for margin lending services while ensuring that all margin positions are fully collateralized. To our knowledge, having the ability to deposit as a liquidity provider for both spot trading and margin trading at the same time is an innovative feature that has not yet been seen in the crypto markets. Margin trading fees are often a significant source of profits for centralized exchanges, and sharing this revenue with liquidity providers could increase the yield that's typically found in automated market makers and may attract significant institutional capital to the platform, especially since all of it is done in a regulatory compliant way. In terms of security, Bullish requires all users create accounts using hardware keys rather than passwords. Bullish leverages the best-in-class authentication standard called WebAuthn to authenticate users with private-public key pairs stored in devices such as YubiKey or the secure hardware key stores built into modern mobile phones and computers. Not only is this much more secure than a regular password, it's much simpler for a user to manage safely. It's one of the slickest sign-in experiences we've encountered anywhere, even beyond the blockchain space known for its clunky experiences. The last section of the welcome page explains the deep blockchain integration that is present on the Bullish platform. Internally, being built on EOS.io open source technology means that each significant transaction can be cryptographically authenticated. Only the people authorized to execute actions can do so, and only the logic authorized to be run gets run. Externally, Bullish will be hashing the state of the exchange to the EOS public blockchain to create a publicly verifiable audit trail of all actions, which is another industry first for a centralized crypto exchange. When moving on to the trading section of the platform, users are welcomed by a sleek trading interface that features a familiar view of the markets. Recent trades are displayed on the right side of the screen, the charting screen in the middle is powered by TradingView, and the impressive depth of the order book is displayed on the bottom. This trading platform layout has become a standard in the industry, and most crypto traders are likely to feel right at home when opening it up for the first time. While all this innovation is amazing, there are a few aspects of the platform that may cause some hesitancy for traders. For example, how will the platform generate earnings for the liquidity providers if there are no taker fees? The answer lies in the fact that there will always be a spread that exists for spot and margin traders. While testing out the platform, we encountered a 0.05 to 0.2% spread on the EOS USD and BTC USD pairings, which seems reasonable. For liquidity providers that are used to the high degree of flexibility offered by the current crop of DeFi platforms across the crypto industry, a 7-day unstaking period for liquidity may cause some hesitancy to deposit assets. On the flip side, this long unstaking period assures deep and consistent liquidity for traders, as large providers cannot remove their liquidity when expecting volatile short-term movements, which is currently a problem on both centralized and decentralized exchanges. Reduced liquidity during high volatility periods makes it more difficult to trade in those times and can cause significant and sudden increase to the slippage incurred by traders. Another important point to note is that there is a minimum $10,000 required to deposit assets into one of the pools and start earning revenue as an automated market maker. Overall, we're impressed. The platform feels extremely polished and has been very responsive when placing spot trades, adding assets to the Bullish liquidity pools, or gambling on margin. We can't wait to see how it all holds up in real trading environment, especially when trading volume surges during periods of high volatility. Only time will tell, but knowing what we know about the performance of EOS.io software, we're not worried. The Bullish exchange is expected to go live at some time in 2021. On top of the Bullish pilot, Block One also released the legal review of the much talked about EOS ICO this week. It was completed by the prestigious Clifford Chance law firm and found no signs of ICO funds being recycled. All the pieces are coming together. Speaking about pieces coming together, this week we're introducing Pomelo Sun as the fourth and final drop in our Pomelo series, which represents the energy of quadratic funding and highlights the synergies on Pomelo that can be achieved through community feedback, constructive criticism, collaborations, and the project review process. On a related note, many of you have been asking for more details about the grant submission process, which makes us happy to know that many projects are already thinking about this important step. Here's some more information on that topic. Hopeful recipients can fill out the application in English, Chinese, and Korean. Only one language is required, but projects are likely to see greater support if they fill out the application in all three languages, which represent the three largest communities in EOS. Hopeful grant recipients will be invited to share information about the project, such as project logo, title, description, project website, Twitter handle, and GitHub URL, team members, and region. Make sure to tune in next week as we'll be revealing the final details of our NFT promotion. Here's a hint. You'll need to blend all four elements together to advance to the next stage of the promotion. Thanks to our community for supporting this educational NFT series. All revenue being generated by the sales will be donated as matching funds to the first round of funding for the Pomelo platform. Pomelo development is moving along at a good pace, and we're still on track for our 2021 release. The next step will be releasing the Pomelo private beta to select participants so they can help test out the application submission process and populate the platform with some grant applications before we welcome the entire EOS community. If you're interested in participating in Pomelo funding either as a contributor or a project seeking funding, we'd love to hear from you. Complete our short survey to help us make Pomelo experience great for you. You can find that in the written edition of this episode. Scalability and liquidity are two more important pieces of the blockchain puzzle, and the dApp network could help solve both with their multi-chain liquidity solution. It might be what the Ethereum network needs to finally achieve scalability with Layer 2 bridging services and middleware. The growing DeFi ecosystem on the Ethereum network can only support 15 transactions per second compared to the traditional finance giants like Visa and MasterCard that possess a current working structure to support tens of thousands of transactions per second. The dApp network is already running on Ethereum and EOS.io-based chains, and the multi-chain liquidity can potentially unlock Ethereum's massive liquidity bank for EOS.io chains, while granting Ethereum access to the dApp network's scalable middleware services. The dApp network's bridging services extends beyond the reaches of DeFi. As a matter of fact, an NFT bridge between Wax and Ethereum is coming soon too. This would facilitate interoperability between two of the biggest NFT chains in the world, allowing the cross-chain transfer of NFTs between both blockchains. The NFT market volume is expected to skyrocket with this tool, and we expect even more excitement as more features are revealed, so stay tuned. In the meantime, there's no end to the buzz in the dApp network community as the dApp meme contest goes live. Participants can win a grand prize of 50,000 dApp as a reward for their creativity, with second and third place bagging 25,000 and 15,000 dApp respectively. Learn more about how to participate in the meme contest and more about dApp's cross-chain liquidity in the written edition of this episode. But first, get your virtual spray cans ready. The Virtual Reality Graffiti Battle is an interactive league that features graffiti artist competitions and NFT collections of the generated artworks. Our NFT studio, .gems, plans on hosting 4 seasons per year, and the action starts this weekend with Season 1 playoffs and the Wax Season 0 NFT packs. Jump into the metaverse with us this weekend and participate in a truly multimedia event that's pushing the boundaries of technology. We're featuring King Spray VR action live streamed on Twitch TV and in our CryptoVoxels metaverse, all of which is accompanied by a live Discord audio chat for those who want to interact with the .gems teams, competing artists, and fellow voters. All fans of street culture, including curious newcomers and established veterans, are welcome. Attendees will be treated to many aspects of street culture such as amazing graffiti artworks, dope beats, and intense freestyle ciphers from the Cypher Media crew during the finals. This event is going to be bumping and should not be missed. Participants are welcome to join us and register as either a voter or a competing artist, both of which are open to the public at no cost. Attendees are free to drop in without registering, but registered voters will be able to vote for their favorite competitors on-chain with Wax NFTs, through a Google form, or with their feet in the metaverse. On-chain voters will even receive a small reward for their dedicated involvement in the event, so don't miss out. Check out the bumping video trailer to get a taste of what's to come this weekend. We'll air that at the end of this episode. And for a more in-depth breakdown of the event and a preview of the digital assets contained in our NFT sale, check out Stéphane Bizon's interview on a special edition of the Uplifters YouTube show. As for our NFT sale, all artworks produced during the events are the basis for the .gems design team to produce a multitude of collectible cards and 3D assets. On top of that, the season's winner gets even more exposure on the NFT collection through a solo show, redeemable t-shirt NFT, his or her name on-chain, and a special character card. The pack contains 50 plus unique designs and 5 to 6 variations that will of course come with blending opportunities. And we've partnered with the popular Skatecoin collection to offer even more value to our collection. We're also producing some Season 1 Street.gems promotional coins that can be won through our giveaway or bought directly on Atomic Hub. As always, find all the details in the written edition. Speaking of great .gems NFT collections, Reed Lucier, the artist and creative mastermind behind the Van City Outbreak comic book NFT series, is back with some standalone artworks designed to reward our loyal Van City Outbreak NFT holders. As mentioned in the previous episode of the EOS Hot Sauce, we'll be activating one different blend each week for the next 6 weeks as the kickoff event to Reed Lucier's new standalone collection. Check out the complete schedule and full list of blending recipes in the written edition of this episode. As far as we know, this is the first time that Wax NFTs from one collection can be blended into NFTs for another collection. Powered by our custom blend.gem smart contract, we're excited to continue pushing the limits of the innovation on the Wax NFT space. We have one more NFT collection to share before we wrap up the show. This one is a collaboration between Yoshi Drops, Generios, and Scarce, and brings the limited edition Generios NFT to Wax. The launch of this NFT series is intended to pass a powerful message about the core values of blockchain, which is to foster transparency, integrity, and ease. These ideals are sometimes overshadowed by the negative publicity blockchain tech and NFT minting gets because of their environment-damaging effects. This project adopts the more eco-friendly EOS.io technology and budgets the proceeds from the sale of these NFTs for planting of thousands of trees to offset carbon footprints. EOS.io is more than 17,000 times more energy efficient compared to Ethereum, according to research carried out by crypto writer Thomas Wolfe. With this in mind, the Generios project aims to raise at least 500 EOS in proceeds from the NFT sale and 800 EOS overall. This would go towards a partnership with the One Seed to plant 3,500 trees, enough to offset a ton of CO2 emissions annually. And that's all for this week's episode of EOS Hot Sauce. Once again, I'm your host, Daniel Keys, and we'll see you again next week. Until then, let's keep it spicy.
Yo, yo, yo.
EOS goes carbon neutral for another year, Greymass brings a new web wall experience to EOS, Pomelo Finnies are on the way, and much more. Hello EOS Nation, I'm Daniel Keys, and this is episode...
Shoot. I might just join you. Doing the plus in front of the stage, yo. Perfect. Let me see. So, anyone on the parcel that hasn't whitelisted yet, you can whitelist. Behind the bar, where Yana is standing actually. And yeah, we go live here in about 3 hours and 45 minutes for the playoffs of VRGB, the virtual graffiti battles, which is going to be a lot of fun. I see Yana flying around over there. What do we have in the chat? Anybody on the parcel, if you want to join us for some audio chat, please join us in Discord. The link to our Discord is right under the spicy rare on the events page on the left side of the stage. It's gonna be casual. Put some music going.
If you're watching in the stream and you're new to CryptoBoxes, just join cryptoboxes.com and you can find our link in the event calendar on the front page. just join the .gems castle. So Martin, you got your YubiKey already?
Yeah, that was actually on my list. I got my YubiKey for sure. I'm pretty bullish.
Yeah, I got
So-
the invite, but I don't have a YubiKey, so I'm bullish, but waiting.
Yeah, so anyone in the stream or anyone who's new to crypto, I think bullish.com is a great way to start in a really secure and compliant way. You guys can just go to bullish.com and sign up. Currently, it's in a beta testing, in a pilot phase. But with bullish.com, we're entering a new phase in crypto exchanges, a new era. And we're also entering like a passwordless internet. So you identify yourself with a new authentication system, which is called WebAuthn. So you basically carry around this key, which holds a signature for you. So similar like when we go to the when we pay with NFT ship in the supermarket or anything, we can verify our identity with a YubiKey. So go to bullish.com and claim one of those things. They're free for now during the sign up phase in the promo activity. And free shipment worldwide, as far as I know. I really wonder, like, how many people in Twitch are into crypto already? Are there many like Twitchers who are in crypto, who have heard about crypto? I would really be curious to find out in the chat. Pretty sure like everybody on CryptoVoxels is pretty experienced with crypto, since CryptoVoxel is based on blockchain. At least the parcels are. But yeah, definitely, if there are any questions that we can answer here in the Twitch chat, feel free to ask. Another thing that's new on the parcel, there's some cups, some hot sauce cups. Anybody discovered those already? Guess not, but probably people heard about pixel art. So the hot news, you heard it here before. After pixel art, the next thing, and I think it's already there, is like voxel art, where people have pixels in 3 dimensions and create amazing things with this. Which brings us a little bit to the space of VR, virtual reality, and which is a topic that we have here later. On the .gems Twitch stream, the virtual graffiti battles going live today. Actually, like we had a launch event like 2 weeks ago, and today we have 7 or 8 artists submitted their piece, and they will enter the tournament, and we'll see who's the winner tonight, and we'll be in the finals tomorrow, actually, where we see some live VR graffiti painting. And we have the sale tomorrow, right? We did the beta testing in season 0 and collected a bunch of really nice artworks, and we're gonna sell them as an NFT pack tomorrow. 18 UTC on the Atomic Marketplace. I'm sure like later on we will share some links here. And I'm not sure, Jana, if we have a little preview for some of the assets.
Oh yes, I can arrange that.
Cool. So yeah, for anyone that hasn't heard about these kind of things, you will see a little bit of what we can do with it. But if you're interested in doing graffiti in VR, you should check out Kingspray VR, KINGSPRAY VR, one word. And I think on all the gaming platforms you can get it. You would need a headset to start doing some graffiti, but it's pretty cool. And then enter the tournament. Let me do some backflips. So what else we had on the stream today? The Bullish was pretty cool, the virtual graffiti battles. And yeah, anyone who wants to check out CryptoVoxels, it's cryptovoxels.com, and it's the virtual world that's based on NFTs. Some of us are here on the cast already watching the stream. This stream is getting streamed onto CryptoVoxels. And there's an audio chat, people can do dance moves. I'm doing some backflips at the moment with my avatar. So there are all kinds of things happening. It's basically a social network in a virtual world where everybody has their buildings, and we own these buildings because they're based on NFTs, bringing true ownership to people in the digital world. I see Anna having already the presentation. Cool. Awesome. So these are the ones for the playoffs tonight. Later, these are the submissions of the artists that we see tonight. Hopefully some of them will join us. I would love to talk to them a little bit. It's always interesting to get to know the artist behind the work. But we're not sure yet who's going to be the winner, but last season we had, in season 0 in the beta testing, we had some people. And maybe we can see what we do with these submissions, and how we design them and sell them later. So yeah, here we see a bunch of designs already. There are like 3D walls, there's a sidewalk next to it, there's some chains with names and bling bling, there's some simple black frames, there's some concrete frames, some golden frames. The golden frame, that's the one for the winner. Last season's winner was a guy called ASN. Here's a pretty nice style. We also create some 3D skateboard models with the graffiti. So all kinds of things we take from these events and we turn them into collectibles. They have different rarities, different variations. And the first pack sale will be happening tomorrow. All of these are on the Wax, as you can see the logo down below on this sheet, this slide, on the Wax blockchain. The Wax blockchain is like, it's a blockchain for NFTs, mostly. And it's completely green. So even the little CO2 emissions that they're having, they offset this. Yeah, everybody check out wax.io to learn more about NFTs and blockchain. And if you already know about these things, then you can also check out atomichub.io, which is it's the biggest marketplace in for NFTs. Most users, it has like almost 160,000 unique users, collecting, trading NFTs there and publishing NFTs. If you are a digital artist or if you have anything that you want to sell as an NFT, digital file, you can sell music files, video files, photographs, whatever it is. You can upload them on Atomica, and then try to sell them as NFT and make some crypto.
Yeah, free and green minting. Most important two things on this topic. Martin, I haven't heard if you mentioned the interesting about the graffiti battles is that we can create artworks out of the graffiti output files. Yes. But we are going into different seasons. So every season we'll create another bunch of new artworks, and with going further into seasons, we have almost every season a winner, and we can build kind of set which is always expanding on this together with the community.
Yeah. I think you like the long-term approach of these battles and these tournaments is to get into a little bit into the esports, right? That's where you're going with this. We will have like a long-term leaderboard. Every winner gets like a special NFT, which we can then see who was the winner. You can collect as a voter even. You can collect voter rewards, which shows how often you were involved in these tournaments. Yeah, it's kind of a creative game, if you will. Kingspray VR. I think it's in the game store, but it's a game where you produce art, which is I love it.
Yeah, some people call it a game, others call it a simulator. And the cool thing is, yesterday I talked to another, and he approved it. That's the most immersive. What's possible for painting or doing graffiti with a spray can. You can blend. You got drips. And feels really almost like standing at a wall. But for me the issue is I have always one hand at the wall, and there is no wall when you're in VR. So you have to train a little bit to get comfortable with everything. But really awesome.
Yeah, like I mean, with computer gaming, I was always like, oh, I can't move that much. But with these kind of things, all your movement is kind of part of it. With graffiti, you standing in front of the wall, you make your movement is like a full body movement. This is how you make some strokes, and doing all this, I think that's a large part of the immersiveness of Kingspray VR.
Yeah, that you don't have to get used to a computer. You can use it direct. You have a controller and a mask, and when you're in the mask, you don't have kind of to work with a mouse and a keyboard. The controllers work like your hand. If you open your hand, you see an open hand in VR, and if you close it or you put the trigger, it's like putting a trigger on a gun, and you really get used to it, to translate it, and you don't have to learn gaming with mouse or keyboard.
Yeah. So is there someone in the chat having any questions? I'm wondering. Let's see.
I can't see Eddie on Twitch.
No, I don't see anyone here, but it's great. It's not that we are bored, right? We're pretty much in the last strokes of preparation for the playoffs and the finals tomorrow, and to drop tomorrow. So we have a big weekend ahead, a lot of things to do. I think we're going live here again on Twitch for the playoffs, which is 16 UTC. One aspect that we haven't talked about.
It's 8 p.m. UTC.
Oh, right, 20
Yes, right.
The sale is tomorrow 18. 20 is the playoffs today. You're right. Mixing up all the time zones, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, 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 who not? Who not? Yes, and people from all over the world are able to join these battles. So we're talking to people from London to Australia to Canada, and all of our team is spread through the world. So yeah, we are kind of used to the using time zones, but sometimes really mix everything up.
Yeah, we should have like a large clock in the background
Yeah,
of
I
this
was
overall
always
layout.
laughing at these huge offices where they got New York time, London time, whatever time. Always laugh, but I need kind of that. Yeah.
Oh, I see some new people joining us on the CryptoVoxel parcel. Yes. Oh, he jumped off the building. Oh no. Oh man. So yeah, if you're on Twitch, definitely check out cryptovoxels.com. Visit out this world. You can if you join our parcel, which maybe we can share in the chat quickly, then you can claim your first NFTs for free, and become an NFT collector. And or start minting, becoming an NFT artist. Show me. Do you have in this presentation the animation of the skateboards? I really like to see this one because like we have a lot of stills right now, but these NFTs they come in different rarities. And the most rare ones, they're actually some really sick animations. These 3D walls with a sidewalk, they have a like swivel effect, and then the skateboard actually does a trick. In the most rare version, we animated a little trick in this video. And well, the skateboards have another story, which is about the Skatecoin project. But I mean, yeah, there we go. There we go. I like this. Like this is what represents for me the what street gems and what we're doing with street gems, where we have different street styles and urban arts and urban culture coming together, like skating, graffiti, rapping, breakdancing, maybe later even fashion. Bring this all together and produce like NFTs around it. Uh, this skateboard just on the wheels, maybe you didn't see this right away. It shows the Skatecoin project, um, which they do mint clips, short little video clips of skaters doing skate runs in skate parks all over the world, and mint these as NFTs. So in the 90s when I was skating, man, I feel old. We were watching like VHS skateboard movies, these kind of things, and these were epic. But I mean, times are changing, and now you can collect these runs. You watch basically all these skate videos on YouTube, or you stream them from somewhere. So collecting these gives me another value. I mean, later, like when I was young, these skate videos was really dope when somebody had the Santa Cruz video. You know, this physical piece was really great. Yeah, if you watch at the cover, I don't think these things are not happening anymore that much. I mean, if you have it, you're lucky. It's a memory, but I don't even have a VHS player anymore. Right? Who does that? So making these little clips collectible gives like the skaters a way to promote themselves and the collectors to connect also among each other. That's something pretty cool. So everybody check out the Skate Point project. If you're in CryptoVoxels, they're on our second floor. They have a little booth there. And if you're in Twitch, I'm gonna drop you a link right. I think the Skate Point project also does like a drop for us. We integrate a little bit. They integrate their NFTs in our drop, and we drop some of their NFTs in theirs, and then you can do something like NFT blending. For those new to NFTs, that's also something we can explain a little bit. You can take two digital items, like if you're from gaming, like you can explain this crafting. With NFTs, it's like you take two of these collectibles and you can blend them into a new one. We actually have another one going at the moment for the Van City Outbreak collectibles. Let me check this. First drop the glitch. Okay, so I just dropped the Skate Point link in the Twitch stream. And yeah, NFT blending, it's a fun activity. And yesterday we launched actually our first blending smart contract from the .gems team. You can find it at blend.gems. But yeah, for now, you need to hold a specific set of NFTs to create another NFT. Let me check the other channel. What's up? Hey, I'm gonna drop another link. So if you want to learn more about .gems and what we're doing, about VRGB, virtual graffiti battles, go to .gems.io. You will find a bunch of stuff. Hi.
Yeah. So it's 50 minutes to 7 p.m. here in Germany. I think if I can count right, in 3 hours till our next stream starts. I think we quit this one, Martin. What do you think?
Yes, yes, it was fun chatting with all of you. We'll be back in a bit with the virtual graffiti battles. Take
Yeah,
care, everyone.
playoffs start 20 UTC. See you.
Cheers.